everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Cooks' Saints going up against Jones' Falcons. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, in what is scheduled to be its final season as an NFL stadium, there's a look at the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As we get set here, Charles, we talk about wide receivers. You know, Larry mentioned it in the open, but that's a big spot to look at here in this one.
I think he identified it perfectly because these guys have such an impact on the game nowadays because they throw the ball more than ever. And whether they're throwing it short, medium, or long, can they snatch it out of the air and create even extra yardage with run after catch?
Oh. Hey guys, Elena here, bringing you some Madden 2017. Okay, I'm playing as the Atlanta Falcons. With the right kickoff. Yeah, I haven't played Madden before. Right foot, kicking. Okay.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, the former Purdue Boilermaker. It's Drew Brees.
Drew Brees prepares as well as any quarterback, I believe, in NFL history. Meticulous in his preparation. Diligent. This guy studies everything, works through everything, and will not leave the facility until he's satisfied each and every practice day.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And his first look is incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And it'll be 2nd and 10. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Yeah. Okay.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Hopefully, get some points in.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out and check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Okay.
Cut in left.
Okay.
4 down, 4 down.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Sanu with a grab over the middle. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a carry here for the fullback. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a 1st down.
This is not good.
So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. Back deep here, Marcus Murphy. Play clock winding down.
Run on it, run on it. Run. Gotcha.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Wasn't good. Possession.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. The headshots here are the offensive unit, and what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Surveying the field. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Okay, keep going like this. Then maybe get an opinion. Right.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We're back to Atlanta in just a moment. This is the NFL, and you're watching EA Sports.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Okay.
Fielded just inside the 20. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession.
Okay.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. What a spin. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And it is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it'll be 4th down.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Here's Matt Bosher now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st.
No one's actually running for it.
Murphy now to return.
No! That was awful.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Breeze now to throw. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
That's good. That's good.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Dumps it off for Spiller. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. Remain in a scoreless 1st half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Are we going to get another Snickers out, but...
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Now, not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
Breeze now on first down. It's complete. Flainer, right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That was lucky. Just trickling back over.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Breeze now on first down. And brought in here by Flainer. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here, 2nd and 7. They'll come out in the pistol. Breeze to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tried to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Here's Breeze to throw. Caught right side at Snead. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now Kai Forbath to try the field goal for New Orleans. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the 2nd quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the 1st half?
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
We just need to get it up there.
Hey. 4 down.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Falcons have an edge in time of possession right now. The Saints, though, are still right in this game and will certainly be looking for a way to pull this one out in the 2nd half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the 1st half. Head to late in the 1st. Jackson's got to take down the QB here. This will go for a loss of 7. Third down from the 40. Breeze gonna find his mark, and it's gonna end up going for a gain of 17. Unfortunately, they would have to settle for just a field goal. So that'll wrap it up for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll head back now to Atlanta for the start of the 2nd half.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
Yes.
Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And Tammy with it over the middle. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Atlanta.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
First and 10, it's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll bring up a second down.
Damn it. Lost the rhythm. Should have gone for it again. Thought I'd see it coming, but no time to be.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time, and that'll make it second and 10.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. On third down, Ryan. Can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So on fourth down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. This from 54 yards away.
Okay. Come on.
And I don't think this
Oh
has
my
the
gosh,
carry.
no.
It does not. It's no good. And the score will stay right where it is. A good effort there from distance, but he might have needed a little more help from the air conditioning behind him on that one.
It probably would have helped. This is awfully close to getting there. It was right on target, but it winds up being just a little bit short.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Encroachment, defense.
I got you.
What did I do?
Still first down.
Did I do something?
Again, we'll see the pistol here. After the penalty, it's Ingram. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
It's a pickup of 16 there. It'll lead to a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Oh, what a move.
What? No! Look, get him!
And he's brought down after a good gain. They got 29 yards there. And the Saints are set up now with a 1st and goal.
I'm still an old-school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Come on.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
Oh, fuck's sake.
The penalty is declined.
That sucks.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point.
And he's going to score.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
We get 10 points in 54 seconds. Come on.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails...
Oh, no. Has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, James Laurinaitis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
No. We talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Caught by Snead over the middle. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Okay, the fourth quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And
yes, interception.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the
yes, come on. Come on.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What? What penalty? What was that for?
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No. It's a touchdown. And we'll have to check the flag, but I think this one's going to stand.
Oh, really?
Offside. Defense.
What did I?
A penalty is declined.
I'm not pressing any buttons or moving anything, but yet. God damn it.
Now Forbath for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, nice move. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go. Just 3 tries. Touchdowns.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come on. 2 minutes, 3 touchdowns. Tough call.
On second down, Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Come on.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Yes. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I couldn't. Oh.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Wait, that was... Oh. Well, here we go. Let's try and make it good for our defense, I guess.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Oh, great. They're running away.
Ingram, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And his kick is good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, little 360. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49. The New Orleans defense, we get set to watch them go. They are looking to preserve this shutout, so for them, a lot on the line.
A lot on the line, a lot of pride that goes into that. Because let's face it, when you've had that kind of a day, you do not want any type of a fluke play to end it. You want to win the game. That's not the issue. But to have a clean ledger going into the locker room and sitting in film next week.
That's going to be it.
Oh, that's satisfying.
Feel good.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
They're looking to cradle that goose egg.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, come on. Come on, we can do this. We can do this.
On first down, Ryan.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, what?
Intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jarris Bird. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. the practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Well, I don't know that we saw a blowout loss coming of this magnitude. Boy, they've got to be shaking their heads in the locker room.
Not only are they shaking their heads, the head coach looked absolutely furious leaving the field. I'm not sure this will be the best week of work for his team next week.
Anyway, guys, that was my first game in Madden. Shame it had to be a 24-0 loss to the Saints of all teams, but if you like the video, if you like this, hit the like button, comment, and favorite. And I'm going to leave you guys with the highlights of the game for the Saints.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.